Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Bible Speaks podcast. My name is Brian. On the other side of the screen, there is Daniel. You may be familiar with our voices, but you've never seen our faces before. And we just want to introduce ourselves. I'm actually going to let Daniel introduce himself first since I got to start talking.
That's right. We are back. Not only are we back, we're back in full HD this time around. So, yeah, like Brian said, I'm Daniel. You can finally now put a face to the name. Just to give you guys a little bit of background on me, I'm a former worship leader and current elder in a house church that I helped start about 6 years ago. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. Brian, what do you got?
Well, again, my name is Brian, and a little bit of background for me. I was a minister, volunteer, and professional or vocational, however you want to say that, for about, 13 years. And then I have a Master of Divinity. I've worked with several different age groups and several different environments. I've been a youth pastor. I've been a associate pastor, senior pastor. So, just kind of run the gamut. I'm excited to be here. I think that what we're trying to offer and what we hope that we can convey to you guys out there is that we understand that everybody lives in this world, and this world is kind of this crazy place that has all kinds of things happening, and we want to tackle these things from a biblical perspective. And what we mean by that is, how do we respond as Christians, right, Daniel? How would we take the scriptures and apply them to stories?
Yeah. So if you guys are familiar with our podcast, with our older episodes, you know that we would cover one news story per episode, and we go pretty in depth, both with the biblical response and just into the story in general. But the problem with that is it was taking us hours and hours and hours of work to make one episode, and it wasn't working with us also having full time jobs. And so what we figured out to do for our sort of relaunch, if you will, is instead of just doing one episode or one story per episode, we're going to be doing, what do we decide, Brian? Like 3 to 5 stories, kind of depending, on how long we talk about them. But yeah, we're going to do like 3 to 5 news stories for each episode. We're not going to go as in depth, and it's going to be a little more sort of on the fly, but we're still very passionate about showing how the Bible does speak to our everyday lives and to the world around us and all of the crazy things that happen in this world.
Yeah, and just to add on to that, we're going to be going through some stories, and like Daniel said, we're going to be going a little bit faster and less in depth on these stories. But we do invite you guys to not only just subscribe to our channel, but also to check us out on our new webpage. It's the BibleSpeaksPodcast.com. You can reach out to us on our email, the BibleSpeaksPodcast@gmail.com. You can check out our Facebook. You can check out our Instagram. We still haven't launched TikTok, but we're working towards that. So anyway, we're just trying to get out there, and we want you to interact with us. And so, if you have further questions on something we talked about, if you have something that you feel wasn't answered well enough, or maybe our conversation brought up something new that you want to talk about, and so you know give us those things, provide us with content, because we'd love to make this a little bit more interactive as well. So that's all I got. Daniel, you have anything else for this intro welcome back episode?
No, just to reiterate, you can find us on social medias. If you were subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're not posting there anymore. We have a new one, the Bible Speaks podcast on YouTube. So check us out there. And we will also be streaming on podcast platforms, most major ones. So yeah, we look forward to getting back into it. We look forward to hearing from you guys.
Awesome. All right, thanks everybody.
All right.